they will be won over by the word, by your conversation. So that means if he see you being submissive, he will say, something different about her. She don't argue no more. She don't buck up against me no more. Some changed in her. Let me find out what changed in her. Touch on love real quick, because like he said, a woman has to be taught how to love. And this is what the love is talking about. You got that? You got that, 1 John? Start at verse 4. 2.
The book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 2. But this we know, that we love the children of God.
It said, by this we know we love the children of God. So he about to explain how to love the children of God. Who's the children of God first?
People.
Nope. Israelites. That's who the children of God is. You the children of God.
Yeah.
The Israelites. So this is how we love the children of God. Read.
By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
It said when we love God and keep his commandments. So watch this. Now it says you love God and keep his commandments. That's how you love the children of God. Now watch this. Keep on reading.
For this is the love of God.
So this is how you love God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
It repeat itself. So to love the children of God, you gotta do what? Keep his commandments. And to love God, you gotta do what? Keep his commandments. So that's going into that love of your husband, love your children. Like if you got kids, right? And the commandments say thou shalt not eat pork, but you feed your kids pork. Do you love them? You don't. No, but I'm saying I'm gonna refrain. I'm gonna ask the question again. If you know the Bible says don't eat pork, or women shouldn't wear pants, y'all understand that, right?
Yeah.
So if you got daughters and you let them wear pants, do you love them? Watch this.
By the Bible way, we don't love them because we're not going by the commandments.
Right. That's the answer I wanted.
Okay.
That's the correct answer. Watch this. The Bible won't say the same thing. Watch this. Read that.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So the Bible said don't hate. So the opposite of love is what? Hate. So it said don't hate. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So it says rebuke thy neighbor, meaning correct your neighbor, meaning if you see somebody doing something wrong, correct them.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So that means vice versa, your kids. If your kids got on pants, your daughter got on pants, you should be like, no, you gotta wear a dress.
Shoot,
you gotta put on a dress.
I try. Okay.
But you gotta lead though.
Yeah,
So I mean you gotta lead by the example. I mean you gotta start doing it. And then she'll see, okay, mama doing it. It must be something right about it. And then if you show it to her in the Bible, she really gonna like today. Like we show it to you in the Bible, right? And now you get it, right? The same thing with your kids. Watch this. But watch this. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Don't suffer sin on him. So to love your neighbor, or to love your kids or your husbands, you shouldn't suffer sin upon them. That's how you love them. So, but if you do suffer sin upon them, do you love them?
But my thing is with my husband, he knows that he don't supposed to be pork. He knows this. He still eats.
Okay. But okay, like before today, y'all knew y'all couldn't wear pants, but what y'all got on?
Yep. We knew that.
So that means he gotta get taught. Like truly taught. You know what I'm saying? So you take the flyer home, show him what you learned today, let him look it up. You know what I'm saying? Let him look it up and all that. And then he'll learn. He'll learn like that. But you gotta start first though.
But let me tell you something. I just put this man on speakerphone when y'all talking about pork. You know what he said?
What is that?
Bye. I call you back, girl.
Well, I've been gone an hour, and when I get home, my husband say, where you been? I'm going to say, I've been over there with the guys in the purple talking about God, and men are right. The women need to listen. He going to leave me alone because y'all don't want me to be the man.
Now, I'm going to show you how you deal with that. I said it earlier, but watch what the Bible say. Watch this. Read that. 1 Peter 3:1, yeah.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. Likewise, ye wives,
you're not married yet, but you wives, read.
be in subjection to your own husband.
That's your own husband. Be subject to him. That's your husband. Read on, watch this.
That if any obey not the word.
So if they don't obey the word yet, like if you start obeying the word, you still gotta obey him too though. Yeah. But it say if any obey not the word, read.
They also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
They will be won over by the word, by your conversation. So it means if he see you being submissive, he will say, something different about her. She don't argue no more. She don't buck up against me no more. Some changed in her. Let me find out what changed in her.
Like this, you okay?
Yeah. He gonna be like, you good? You good? Then he gonna say, okay, I like this version of her. That's why I said be won by the what?
They also may without the word.
So without the word, they don't have this, but they see you, right?
Be won by the conversation of the wives.
Be won by the conversation of the wives. Meaning, things you used to do towards him, you don't do no more.
Shane, you gotta be good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
She picking up on my medicine.
Okay. But after you leave, you go refer this to her so she can get it. So what the scripture's saying is you gotta be subject to your husband regardless. Right. Even though he don't believe it or he not doing it, he know he not doing it, you should still do it. So now he'll be won over by the way you move.
I ain't want him over on the pork yet because I ain't eating.
Well, you gotta do other things. Cause okay, think about this. Like the officer said it earlier. A real man, not gonna put up with a woman that's just disobeying him or bucking up against him. Like a real man. But you claimed earlier that your husband is a what? You said it.
What the man said, the simp.
Right, a simp. So if he been a simp now because he putting up with all that, and truly in his mind he really don't like it, he just put up with it.
I know he don't
but
like it.
if you change your ways, he gonna really see a difference in you. He gonna say, okay, something different about her. Let me see what's going on, right? So he'll be won over by the conversation. What's your name, bro? Chris. Let me ask you a question. You got a girlfriend, a wife, something like that? You dealing with somebody? What, a wife or a girlfriend? Wife. A wife. All right. So come close. I'm gonna ask you this question. What's up? In the conversation. So your wife, right? If you tell her, hey, I need you to go in there and make some spaghetti. She say, hell no. How you gonna feel?
Well, I don't have them problems. She gonna do it.
I'm just saying,
if she do,
if she said no, do it yourself. How you gonna feel?
You gonna be mad.
I'm gonna do it myself. I ain't got to depend on you.
So you watch us all the time.
I don't have. Listen.
You gonna do it yourself?
Look,
if you told her to do it?
Yeah, if I told her to do it, if she acting funny, she wanna do all that, I can do it myself. I ain't gotta be dependent on the woman.
It ain't about dependent. You told her something.
I understand.
Okay, I got you.
I understand.
You say, I need you to be home by 10 o'clock. You going out, okay, be home by 10 o'clock. She say, nah, I'm gonna come when I want to. How you gonna feel?
I'm gonna be upset about that because it's flipped around now. If she would ask me to be home by that time, she would expect me to be home by that time. I just had this conversation with my girl about her friend and her man.
Okay, so you feel like it's an equal thing in the relationship?
Yes, it got to be equal.
Well,
now, if you be upset,
a little early because it ain't even equal.
I got you. Go to there.
Now, if you upset because I left, now.
Man, I think you got to
watch this. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something.
No, you got to reverse.
The Bible is contrary to how the brain is. Like we all been taught like that. We all been taught that man and woman is equal, happy wife, happy life, all that stuff, right? But why would the Bible say? Watch this. Read that. 11:3. My bad. I said it about 11:3. Sorry. 11:3. Watch this.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the Bible said the head of every man is Christ. You a man, right? Your head is who? Christ, right? Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
So the head of the woman is the man. So who tells you what to do as a head, right? Christ, right?
Yeah.
Who tells a woman what to do as a head?
Me.
Right. So that's the divine order. Read on. Watch this.
And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
So it's a whole order. It's God first, then man, then woman. So God didn't say God first, then Christ, then man and woman right there beside each other. It don't say that. It say the man is the head of the woman, right? Now give me that in Timothy. Now go back to Timothy. Watch this. Let me show you how your wife should be towards you now, because you are the head, right? Go to Timothy 2 and 14, I think. 5, yeah, 5. 2 and 5. 1 Timothy 2 and 5. Watch this. Watch this. Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy. The book of 1 Timothy.
No. Yeah, 9.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So that's the first thing women should do. Adorn themselves in modest apparel. We spoke earlier about the dress code of the woman, right? We said women should be wearing what? Should be wearing what? Skirts and dresses. But this is how they should wear them, in modesty. Modest apparel just mean not giving sexual attention. Meaning not showing your curves. No, not showing your curves, not showing what you're working with. You shouldn't have your breasts hanging out.
It shouldn't be no
all that. Right, no sexual thought should come from a man looking at you. So we don't.
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broadened hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but which becometh woman professing godliness.
So a woman should be professing godliness. We just went over what godliness is, keeping the commandments. That's how a woman should be professing herself in God's commandments. Read.
With good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
So a woman should learn in silence with all suggestion. If you try to teach your wife something, she should do what?
Do it.
No, she should learn in silence. So she shouldn't talk.
She should be quiet.
If you teach her, she should be quiet. It's in all subjection, meaning whatever you say, yes sir.
Yeah, she's so.
That's how it's supposed to be. Read.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
I suffer not a woman to teach. That meaning she should be trying to tell you what she gonna do. If you say this, she shouldn't be saying, "No, I'm gonna do this." That's opposite. So that's how it shouldn't be in the house, as far as man and wife. Read.
Nor to suffer authority over the man.
She should be telling you what time you should come home. It shouldn't be. She shouldn't come to you and say, "Ellie, you need to be home by this time right here."
Right.
You the man. You the man. You the head of the house. She should not be telling you to do that. Now you tell her to do that, yes, because she's supposed to be subject to you, but you're not subject to her. Read on.
But to be in silence, for Adam was firstborn.
It said, "But to be in silence." Silence don't mean she just sit at home and not say nothing. Silence means when you say something, she ain't got nothing to say. If you got to, whatever your final say so is, she ain't got nothing to say. That's how it should be. Right, it should be no feedback or nothing, no backbite, none of that stuff.
Right.
That's why I asked you that earlier when you walked up, because I was going over with the sister that when she moved different in her household, her husband will see that she's moving differently. And I asked her because she was like, "Well, what if?" Because she was like, I ain't want him over with the pork yet, but she does other things to him and makes him not want to listen to her, right? But if she changes her ways and start acting like this, then her husband's gonna say, "Okay, something different now." So that's why I asked you earlier, if you told your wife to do something and she didn't do it, or she backbiting to you or had any kind of feedback, how would you feel? But you said it's okay.
Hey, I'm just seeing you watching the video. Listen, go ahead and press that subscribe button. IUIC Mississippi.
What's the first name?
Press the button.
So watch this. So,
you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, right now, that's how her husband is.
And that means he's not leading though.
Right, exactly.
And that means I'm leading, I'm supposed to.
Exactly. That's the point.
And I tell my husband
that's the whole point.
I'm
so
not
right
in
now,
a relationship to lead. He's
right.
supposed to be the leader.
Her husband doing what you do.
Yeah, truthful.
True. She even said her husband doing what you do. Basically saying, "Okay, whatever you want."
Yeah.
Oh, no, I ain't like that.
Yes,
But
you did. You just said
how
it.
you just explained. That's how it is. You said it's equal.
You just said it.
So explain to me how it works in your house.
If I'm doing everything. I'm doing the thing, working, feeding, providing, everything. I'm the man in the household. I do what it is. Woman should cook, watch the kids, tend to the house.
Do her wifely duty.
Do your wifely duty.
Right.
That's all I ask for you. If you can't do that, there's no need for me, to be doing this for you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I am the man. I am gonna do what I'm supposed to. Even if it's bad for a man to have a man shouldn't have to have a mother's care. You know what I mean? They like
a man should have a woman's care.
Like
He said a
tend
mother.
to kids. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Okay, give me that.
But
Titus.
it's good.
Titus
It's
2.
good though.
Are you trying to say like the
Give me that
man
title,
should raise the kids?
Man should be there for the kids, but man.
Hey, what's the one that say
Right.
she got the house?
Oh, I get what he's saying. He's saying the
55,
woman.
yeah.
He think that a man shouldn't raise the kids, like bringing them up and telling them how to shit.
Okay,
He said a woman should be.
watch the reader.
But
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5 and verse 14. I will therefore that younger women marry,
So young women should be married. If y'all married, that's a good thing. Y'all married. Read.
bear children,
They should bear the children. Read.
guide the house.
They should guide the house, meaning do the womanly duties around the house. Make sure the house clean. Make sure the kids raised all that. Read.
Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
So she shouldn't be going out to outside the house trying to listen to other people. Like she shouldn't be going to listen to, like she should be watching TV shows that tell them think like a man. She shouldn't be doing that. That's the adversary to your house. If you say this and somebody else telling her to do something else, now that's the adversary to your house. But she should be guiding the house, which is what you say she do. A man don't supposed to do that. That's a woman's job, right? But you should guide the house, meaning you say do this, do this, do this, do this, and her job is to guide the house under your rule. That's what she's supposed to do. So, right, that's what she's supposed to do. So a man, yeah, you're right. A man his job shouldn't be staying at home and doing all this stuff, because that's a woman's job.
that's a woman's job.
The man is the provider. You're supposed to be out working. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you gotta do to make sure everything is taken care of in the house. But like I said earlier, what you had said was it's an equal playing field, basically. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to show you that the Bible is contrary to that. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all understand that? 'Cause we went over it earlier, right? How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir.
Ryan, what's up?
So
My name Kobe.
the man should be ruling the house. Period. Point blank. Period. Like the woman, she is,
like a book.
she ain't got no say so. You know what I'm saying? You at the end of the day, you got the last word. Whatever you say, that's what it be. So you got that. So I don't want you out here simping now.
No. Hey,
No, he
I watch
watch
y'all.
y'all like me.
If you watch it, so
I watch y'all.
so you know
watch
you're
y'all.
Israelite.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all praise. So you know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm on game.
Right. So how long you been learning?
For how many? I've been with my girl.
Now, how long you been watching, knowing you're Israelite?
When I first met y'all down here, actually on the what side? It was on the east side of town. Yeah,
7th
yeah.
Street?
That's when I met y'all on 7th Street.
Right. Okay.
And I've been tuning in ever since then.
Okay, so I got a question for you then. Where your wardrobe at?
I ain't got that together. I'm in a work in progress. I'm still in a work in progress.
So, but it's been a while though, right? Okay, so you watch, you know, but I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna ask you, do you know this? Watch this. Go ahead.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
This for y'all too, though. This for y'all too. That ain't just for him. See, y'all listen to this too, cause this is a wardrobe for the Israelites. Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Children of Israel, that's y'all, right? You know that, right? Read.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garment.
So bid means to command. So this is a commandment of God. This is one of the commandments that God said, if you love me, keep. Right? So he said, bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments. Read.
Throughout their generations.
As long as they have a kid, they should do it. I mean, that's forever. But we still have kids. Right? Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue.
So to put on top of that fringe, a ribbon of blue. It ain't got to be gold like my undershirt. If you can see it, but see, I got on red fringes, but it got a ribbon of blue on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just got to be gold. This is just what we wear without purple. But on every clothes you own, or every skirt y'all frequently own, should have fringes on it. You should have it on. Watch this read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
You wear them to look upon it. Read.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
You wear the fringe to remind you to do the commandments. Like, for instance, I didn't know you knew you was an Israelite because you didn't have on the fringe. But if you had these on, I would know he know he an Israelite. Vice versa with y'all. So that's why we come out here to teach the people who they are, because everybody don't know. What you got?
What I do, I don't do it, but what I do is I go and tend to my friends, and I tell them, I preach to them, and I show them, and a lot of them have calmed down of what they used to do back in the day. They have slacked up with their weakness and whatever they working up on next.
Okay, that's good, but you want to know a way you can teach them by not even using words? By example. Right. Watch this. Go to that in Matthew 15. Watch this. I mean Matthew 5. Matthew 5. Watch this. Even Christ said himself, like, you can teach people by just your actions.
Right.
Right? By the example. Watch this. Read that. You know what I want? Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
No.
Matthew 19.
No. Matthew 5 and 17. That's what I want. 5 and 17. Yeah.
Verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So he's saying he ain't come to destroy no laws. This is still the law, right? Keep reading. Watch this.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Now watch this. Verse 19. This is what I want.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
He said, break one of the least commandments. So a lot of people, this is the least commandment. Because this how I know you know it's the least commandment. Because you probably stopped eating pork, right? You probably, you're not trying to go steal from nobody. Your thought ain't on killing nobody. But your thought ain't on doing this. So to you, it's a least commandment. It ain't really that important. But Christ said, if they break one of the least commandments, read.
And shall teach men so.
How do you teach man to break the least commandments? By just not doing it. You're not doing the least commandment, so you teaching everybody else to break it as well. You know what I'm saying? But if you was doing it, they'll see it, and guess what? It'll come up in conversation. They'll be like, hey, bro, what's that in your shirt? Now you can teach them that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not doing it, you can't teach it to them. What's that in John 7, I think? Pull out the beam out your eye. Matthew 7, my bad. Matthew 7. Watch this. Because you can't go teach nobody else nothing if you're not doing it yourself. Right? Like for instance, my sister, forgot your name. Justice. So say today, you leave today, right? And you be like, yeah, y'all can't wear pants no more, but you still got them on. Can you really teach them that? You can't. If you leave today and say the same thing, y'all can't wear pants, y'all can't wear pants.
They're not gonna listen.
But you still got them on. They're not gonna listen.
With a skirt on.
Right. So this what Christ said. Read
Okay.
it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 1. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge?
So judges is made correct. That's all it means. So tell somebody doing something wrong. Like, if I'm telling you killing is a sin, that's judgment. That's judging you. Hey, bro, you can't be doing that. If I see you in the midst of stealing, hey, bro, you can't do that. That's judging. So it says, read again.
For with what?
Read from top.
Yes, sir. Verse 1. Judge not, that ye be not judged.
Judge not that ye be not judged. Read.
For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged.
Okay, it says, whatever judge you judge on, you're going to be judged on yourself. So for instance, if you go out teaching your brethren out there, hey, bro, we the Israelites, we got to keep God's commandments, you know what I'm saying? We got to have fringes on, but you ain't doing it. You can't really correct them on that.
Being a hypocrite.
Right, you been a hypocrite. Read.
And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again.
So it's going to be measured to you again. So if you out here correcting people on things that you still dealing with, it's going to come right back on you. Read.
And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye?
So you can't be going out correcting somebody about what something they doing. Read.
But considereth not the beam that is in thine own eye.
But you not even figured out what's going on with you all the way. Now give me that in 2nd Ezra 14 now. 2nd Ezra 14. So this is what you should be doing first. Before you go out and teach, See, we're doing this. Watch this. Read that. 2 Ezra 14 and 13.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14, verse 13. Now therefore, set thine house in order.
Set your house in order means get yourself right. Make sure you doing everything you need to do. Right. So sit down and go through the things that you got to fix first. So set your house in order, read.
And reprove thy people.
And then you go out to reprove your people. Then you go out and correct people and teach people they wrong. Read.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble.
That's it. That's all I wanted. So that's the process, right? So get yourself right first. Make sure you got on the dress. You got on the dress. You stop fussing with your husband. Make sure you do that first. And then you can tell somebody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you'll be leading by the example.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.